My name is Erik Hegerty. I am a professional futsal player and I'm also a creative.
Here we are, live, in the building.
Photographer and cinematographer at our agency here in Cincinnati. I think the biggest reason I play futsal, one of the biggest I realized a couple years ago was to inspire kids for sure. Because right now in the US, futsal is not huge. It's pretty minimal, it's pretty minute compared to soccer. But kids, youth kids, they love playing futsal in the wintertime. And when they're coming to your games, cheering you on, want to take a picture with you after the game, want a signed jersey, things like that. They wear your number as their number when they play youth games. Like, it's very rewarding for them to see you as a role model and then try to strive to get to that level and be the best player they can be because they saw you playing. I think probably one of the biggest ones was I guess I had a bad game one time, bad soccer game. My dad used to coach me and he told me, and it seemed, he thought I was being lazy, and I kind of was being a little lazy during that game. And then he looked at me and he said, there's always someone else that's doing something to be better than you. They might not be here, they may be around the world, but there's always someone trying to outwork you. So don't take what you have now for granted. Yeah. Everybody deserves good content in their life, right? Whether that's like photos of themselves, like memories passed down for like them, their family, their kids when they have kids, or just simply because they like want something to post on social media, whatever it is. I think it's just cool that I can do that for a lot of people, and then like maybe turn businesses as well. Just creating stuff that they want to put out there that represents their brand. And yeah. In terms of futsal, one of my favorite memories is probably getting invited and playing with the national team, going to a bunch of national team camps. Not a bunch, a couple. I only went to like 2 or 3. But I think just playing with those guys all around the US that play futsal, the highest level of these guys, like these guys are top level, being able to share the court with them and play with them was probably one of my best memories playing futsal, definitely. I think probably the biggest problem I face is time. It seems like there's never enough hours in the day to do everything I want to do. So there's definitely a lot of sacrifice I got to do in terms of that time. The nicest thing someone's ever said to me was probably that they're just proud of me, whether that's in futsal, in photo video stuff, just in life in general. I guess words of affirmation for me is definitely a big thing. So hearing someone's proud of me is probably one of the nicest things someone could probably say to me. Younger version of me would probably think like, damn, you doing too much, man. Like, I think just doing like both these careers, but also like trying to live an everyday life, trying to hang out with friends, social life, all that stuff, I think is a lot. And typically when you grow up, right, you're told like pick a career and kind of stay with it. Whereas like I'm kind of doing a lot more than just one career. I'm putting a lot of eggs in a lot of different baskets. So I think probably just be, I don't know, proud that I'm doing this, but also like shocked, maybe a little shocked that I'm doing so much with my time. If I could give my younger self some advice, it'd probably be to not try to rush anything, right? Allow things to take shape the way they do, because at the end of the day, things that will be, things that won't, right? So just patience, I guess, would probably be a big one. I've been hard-headed and impatient in my past, so I would probably say patience definitely is probably the one piece of advice I would give my younger self. I think things I want to accomplish coming into the next few years, I definitely want to make a comeback and get back on the national team radar. There's another Futsal World Cup in 3 years, so probably my biggest goal would probably be make the squad for that and then go and play in that World Cup. That would be a dream. I love that question. I think my definition of success is probably a lot different than most people. I think a lot of people contribute success to dollars in their bank account or like a car or different material things maybe. But I think my definition of success is just being able to do what I want to do day in and day out, and still being able to live, like still making money to where I can still buy food and keep a roof over my head, but still being able to do the things that I want to do day in and day out. I think that's probably my definition of success. I think the thing I'm most proud of is probably the amount of growth that I've had in the past few years within just everyday life, right? Since leaving college, right, there's most people's lives, there's a big like empty void of like, what do they do next? And I think I'm kind of in the position where I found something pretty quickly within futsal and my cinematography, that I'm able to do both of those and grow in both of those, but also grow in terms of like friendships, relationships, being a homeowner, just different things like that. I think I've been able to grow quickly in and never allow myself to kind of be stagnant. I think my advice to anyone watching or anyone around the world would probably be to find something you like doing, you love doing, you want to do, and pursue that. And don't allow yourself to make excuses why you can't pursue it. I think, especially this day and age, right, we have so much resources around us that we essentially can do, right, whatever you want to do. You just have to figure out a way to make it work for you. So that would probably be my advice, is just find something that you love and just never stop chasing it, all right? Don't stop chasing your dreams.
All right, last question. This camera.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
Bitch. No. My name's Eric, and that's it. I don't know what else to say.
That's good. That's good.
That's good? All right.
That's good. That's perfect.
Cool.
Good shit.
Boom!